Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle TripTD, or maybe pronounced TripTD. I kind of like TripTD. This is a tangle by CZT Sue Leslie. It's cute. I saw it and I kept, it was one of those where I'm like, huh. And so I'm like, let's just play with it and see where we go. Okay. Actually, we'll do two. All right. So this, it's super simple. If you can draw the flux shape or a teardrop shape, you've got it made. So we're going to start off, and I'm just going to do one big one. And we'll start off in the middle-ish. And a nice big, I like to call them flux shapes, because that's what it makes me think of. One big shape here, and then we're going to do one underneath. Now, feel free to turn your tile. I was thinking it as I was doing it. It's like, well, I usually get more consistent if I do it the same way. So if you turn your tile, then you can. All right. Then, either place, we're going to start a third one. That's part of the, I'm reading it here again. It was part of the, trip to do Zentangle is what she says. And the fact that it's a triple, that it's just triple teardrops. That's what, yeah. Okay. No, I'm going to start it this way because this one is a little bit wider. All right. And we're just going to draw one giant one. I'm going to start midway-ish. Like that. That's it. That is it. So what's neat is you could put them together. All right, well, let's see if I can get this. I'm going to call my center here. And I did this just like, partly inspired by Sue's step out, the sample on there. But I decided to do 4 instead of 3. I guess 3 would kind of go with the whole triple thing. But all right, so actually I'm going to do it opposite. So here, I'm trying to make it so that way they all land kind of in the middle. Oh, and a good diagonal would be nice too, but sometimes that's asking too much of me. And so this, yeah, it's just interesting. Sometimes these ones that, where you're putting it together however you want, cause me to pause a little bit because I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do exactly. And that's why the samples are nice, because you can either replicate them or let it inspire you to do something else. All right, and then I'm going to have all of my bigger ones. The points are going to go towards the center. But what's neat is you could just flip it up however you want. Okay, to me, they look like sandals a little bit, like flip-flops a little bit. And just cool. And so then you could decorate, you have all of this space. Now, you don't, on the bigger one, let's see. I did this on, and I didn't really notice it. I did this on my version of the step outs, and I didn't notice it till afterwards when I was going back up and looking that Linda Farmer kind of did something. Well, no, she just filled in. Did one of them? Oh, kind of on one of the samples. So here's something you can do. You could aura each section. However the shape ended up, just, follow it and don't worry about it. Oh, now it's looking like a superhero if I just left it like that. Or kind of like Spider-Man. It's making me think of Spider-Man's mask. let's or the whole thing. It's going to look like, is that the same tangle? I should have one so that it's just the way it is. Maybe I will. So on the picture, it's like, what tangle is that? Oh no, maybe it'd be a better surprise this way. Interesting. And then, let's see. Could fill them in solid. I did that on my version of the step out. And it depends on, I guess, on what you feel like. I don't know what I feel like. So, here's what I feel like. Let's call it this way. I'm just going to thicken the one side on all of that side. Sometimes I like to do something different than what I do in my version of the step out. Sometimes my brain just doesn't want to go any. It's like, no, you've done enough there. So, no, you're sticking with that because I don't want to think anymore is what my brain says sometimes. Depends on the day. And look, that has a neat effect. Just that. And let's see, because this is this side, we'll do this little bit here too. Like that. Oh, and maybe shader on the outside. I don't know what to do with the other. Oh, I kind of have an idea, but let's shader on the outside. So what's neat is you could, like on this, you could chain a bunch together and make a border out of it. That could be it's a really interesting border. And then of course you could add things. You could add some organics coming out of it maybe or something. Depends on what you're doing. Well, apparently I pushed that in right hard. Can't get that little line out. Let's be softer. Softer with a nice pencil. All right. Yeah, it's just interesting. And then I could add a little bit in here on that side that I thickened. Just for a little extra oomph. All right. This one, now on the sample that I was mentioning on Sue, she did, a smaller one coming out, but like I said, it was a triangle. But I think I'm going to do this because it's fun. Apparently I'm in an aura-ing mood. I don't know what I'm going to do inside it yet. I'm very tempted to just put straight lines because I like to do that. So I may. And because this is kind of circular, it makes for a nice contrast in my mind anyway. The question is, which direction? Oh, let's go this direction. All right. Well, while I do this, number one, I hope that you've enjoyed this, the tangle, the video. If you did, you have to take a hand stretch and click on the like button. It's good to take a hand stretch anyway. It's just, I thought that was funny. All right. And then if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section, I have links to the step outs. And then below that, you will find my link tree. And on there it has all of my social media, website links. So if you want to follow my blog or check out some of the classes, that poor website is in, it works. My full intention with it ends up what the YouTube channel is doing, where I have a bunch of playlists with a bunch of categories of my naming, and it's usually whatever the tangle makes me think of, type of thing. Like I don't even know what I would fit this one in. But, border tangle, because it could be a border tangle. It could be a standalone, things like that. Or if it's flowery or watery, so if you're looking at a theme, steampunk is another category that I have. It seems to be pretty popular. And I have one that's jiggly hand friendly. I did start one. Oh no, I think I have a number of tangles in there that are easy because my nephew, or I should say my sister-in-law was asking about some easy tangles because my nephew wanted to do some tangling, and I was just like, wow. And they were looking at my channel and they're like, and so he, if he could inherit anything from his aunt, he did this. Oh, that one looks complicated. Let's do that. And so and he's like, oh, that one was too hard. So I put together, I'm deciding how I want to shade this other than that. Yeah, it's just really interesting because I don't know. Anyway, so I started putting together a list of easy tangles, so that way those that are, just starting out, or I should do one specifically for kids. I haven't focused on that too much myself, but okay, let's just start here since that's where the hand is wanting to go. So anyway, there's all kinds of stuff there. Also, we have that looks neat. I'm just doing that. At least to start. Also, in the link tree, if you are interested in classes or just tangling with me and a bunch of other tangle addicts online, we do that on Thursdays, and it's free. It's an hour, and I pick a tangle or two, and we play with it. And at the end, for those that want to and can, if you have the equipment, can share your webcam and everybody shows what they do and I take a screenshot. And so that's on Thursdays. I do two times, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Michigan. And then on Tuesdays is the other day that I teach regular. There's only one free class on that, and that's usually the third Tuesday. However, this month, at the time of this recording, April 2025, it's the 5th Tuesday. I had to shift some things around. And that looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like that. So anyway, so Tough Tangle Tuesday is on the 5th Tuesday. That would be this coming Tuesday. And as the name suggests, I pick a tough tangle and we work through it and try to figure it out. And my hope is that that's exactly what we do. And if nothing else, we learn how to have fun with it and we laugh along the way. And so it's always a good time. So there's that. The other classes are either, have some kind of fee, whether it's a fee for the class or like the first Tuesday of the month is exclusive for my subscription club members, which that information also is on the link tree if you are interested. And let's see. Oh, there's just lots of good fun stuff on there. So that's the highlights, I think. Except our Tangle Addicts community. Yes, we have a group. The link is there. If you're interested in joining us, this is on Facebook. Click the link, answer the 4 questions, and then as long as they're right, then you're in. All right, so that's it. What a neat tangle, if I do say so. So I like how that shading turned out. Sometimes you don't have just a little bit is cool. The elegance of limits, as Zentangle HQ talks about. Just neat. All right. So again, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.